The kingdom of Judah was in transition. King Abijah's reign had ended and his son Asa was now king. The people looked to their new leader with hope. Asa was a young man, but he had a good heart. He loved the Lord just like his great-grandfather, King David. From the very beginning, Asa was determined to lead his people in the right way. He knew that the Lord their God deserved their complete devotion. He called on the people to turn away from the idols and false gods that had crept into their lives. Asa knew that true peace and prosperity came from following the Lord. With courage and conviction, he began to lead Judah back to God. The people responded to his leadership, eager for a new era of faith and righteousness. King Asa wanted the Lord's blessing on Judah. He knew that meant removing anything that went against God's ways. There were foreign altars scattered throughout the land, places where people worshipped false gods. Asa ordered these altars to be torn down. The people helped him destroy the idols they found. It was a time of cleansing and renewal. Asa and his officials worked tirelessly, traveling throughout Judah to remove every trace of idolatry. They wanted to create a nation where only the one true God was worshipped. Asa also removed the idols his own grandmother, Maacah, had made. He did not let family ties stop him from doing what was right. He removed her from her position of influence, demonstrating that no one was above the law of God. With the kingdom cleansed and the people turning back to God, a wonderful thing happened. Peace came upon the land. For 10 years, Judah enjoyed tranquility. No enemies threatened their borders, and the people prospered. This time of peace was not wasted. Asa used it wisely to strengthen Judah's defenses. He fortified the cities, building high walls and strong towers. He trained a mighty army, ready to defend their land. The people were grateful for the peace and worked hard to make their nation strong. The peace was a gift from God, a direct result of Asa's obedience. It was a time of growth, prosperity, and spiritual renewal. It was a golden age for the kingdom of Judah. One day the peace was broken. Word reached Asa that a vast army was approaching Judah. It was led by a powerful enemy, Zerah the Cushite. This army was immense, with 1 million soldiers and 300 chariots. Fear gripped the hearts of the people. The sight of the approaching army was terrifying. They had never faced such a massive force before. Doubt crept in. Could they possibly stand against such might? Could their newly built walls and trained soldiers hold back this tidal wave of invaders? Despite the fear that shadowed his kingdom, Asa refused to panic. He knew that the Lord who had given them peace could also grant them victory. His faith in God was about to be tested like never before. Asa knew that their only hope was in the Lord. He had led the people to rely on God's strength, and now facing their greatest challenge, he would demonstrate that same trust. He gathered his army and went out to meet Zerah's forces. His heart was full of faith, not fear. He reminded his soldiers that the Lord was on their side. Be strong and courageous, he urged them, for the Lord our God is with us. His confidence steadied the hearts of his people. He positioned his army strategically in the valley of Zephathah, near the city of Mareshah. He was outnumbered, but he was not outmatched. He knew that with God on their side, even this impossible battle could be won. Section 6, a prayer for deliverance. This ancient prayer, etched in the annals of history, is a profound testament to the power of faith and the human spirit's resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. Asa, with unwavering faith, raised his voice in prayer. His heart was heavy with the weight of his people's plight, yet his spirit remained unbroken. He called upon the Lord, acknowledging their dire situation. The enemy forces were vast and powerful, threatening to engulf them in a tide of destruction. "Lord," he cried, "it is nothing for you to help, whether with many or with those who have no power." His voice echoed with desperation and hope, a plea for divine intervention. He poured out his heart, reminding God that they had come against this vast army in his name. They were not just fighting for survival, but for the honor of their faith and the sanctity of their land. He acknowledged the power of the enemy, but declared his absolute trust in God's might. "We are powerless without you," he admitted, "but with your strength we can overcome any foe. Help us, O Lord our God," he pleaded, "for we rely on you." His words were a beacon of hope, a reminder that that even in the darkest times, faith can light the way. His prayer was a powerful declaration of faith, a testament to the belief that God was their only hope. It was a moment of profound spiritual connection, a bridge between the mortal and the divine. His prayer echoed through the valley, a beacon of hope amidst the looming threat. The sound of his voice carried far and wide, touching the hearts of all who heard it. The soldiers, inspired by their king's unwavering faith, joined him in prayer. Their voices rose in unison, a chorus of hope and determination. The valley resonated with their plea for deliverance, a unified cry reaching out to the heavens. In that moment, they were not just an army, but a community bound by faith, their spirits intertwined in a shared hope for salvation. Section 7. Victory from the Lord. The Lord answered Asa's prayer. From the heavens, he sent confusion into the ranks of the enemy. The mighty Cushite army, so confident in its strength, turned on itself. Their formations crumbled, and panic spread through their ranks like wildfire. The ground trembled with the sound of their rout. The very force that had seemed invincible just a day before was now scattering in disarray. The Lord had fought for Judah, and the victory was absolute. Asa and his army pursued the fleeing Cushites, chasing them as far as Gerar. The ground was littered with the spoils of war weapons, chariots, and treasures abandoned in their hasty retreat. It was a testament to the power of God, a reminder that no enemy could stand against his might. Section 8. Celebrating God's faithfulness. When the battle was over, Asa and his people returned, their hearts filled with joy and gratitude. The streets of Judah were filled with the sounds of jubilation, as families reunited and shared stories of bravery and divine intervention. The air was thick with the scent of victory and the promise of peace. They had witnessed the Lord's deliverance. The impossible had happened. Against all odds, they had triumphed over a formidable enemy. The people of Judah knew that this victory was not by their strength alone, but by the mighty hand of God. Their faith had been rewarded in the most tangible way. The God of their fathers had fought for them, and they had won a resounding victory. The battlefield, once a place of fear and uncertainty, was now a symbol of divine intervention and hope. The soldiers, with their weapons raised high, were not just celebrating a military win, but a spiritual triumph. As they marched back to Jerusalem, they sang praises to God. Their voices, united in song, echoed through the valleys and hills, a testament to their collective faith and gratitude. Each step they took was a step towards a future filled with promise and divine favor. The city gates echoed with their celebrations. The walls of Jerusalem, which had witnessed so many events, now stood as silent sentinels to this moment of joy. The city, alive with the sounds of celebration, was a beacon of hope and a testament to God's unwavering faithfulness. They had witnessed the power of faith, the tangible evidence of God's love and protection. In their prayers and songs, they expressed a deep sense of gratitude and reverence. The community, bound by their shared experience, found strength in their unity and faith. They held their heads high, not in pride, but in humble acknowledgement of God's hand in their lives. Their victory was a reminder of their dependence on divine guidance and protection. Each face reflected a story of faith, courage, and divine intervention. The victory over Zerah was a turning point for Judah. It was more than just a military success, it was a spiritual awakening. The remnants of the battlefield served as a stark reminder of the challenges they had overcome and the divine assistance they had received. It solidified their faith and served as a powerful reminder that the Lord was with them. In solemn assemblies, leaders and elders spoke of the importance of faith and obedience. The community listened, their hearts filled with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment to their covenant with God. The peace and prosperity that followed were not merely the result of a military victory, but a testament to their renewed covenant with God. The city thrived and its people flourished, living in harmony and faith. Their daily activities, once overshadowed by fear, were now filled with hope and gratitude, a living testament to God's faithfulness. Section 9. A Legacy of Faith. King Asa's reign continued in peace and prosperity. His leadership brought stability and growth to the kingdom, fostering a sense of unity and purpose among the people. The streets of the ancient city were filled with life, and the marketplace buzzed with activity, a testament to the thriving economy under his rule. he continued to guide the people to follow the Lord, reminding them that their victory was a gift from God. Asa's speeches were filled with wisdom and encouragement, urging his subjects to stay true to their faith. His words resonated deeply, inspiring a collective spirit of devotion and gratitude. He urged them to remain faithful, to remember the lessons learned in the face of adversity. The community often gathered in prayer, their hearts united in a common purpose. These moments of collective worship strengthened their resolve and deepened their commitment to their beliefs. His reign stands as a shining example of faith and courage. Asa's leadership was marked by his unwavering confidence and his ability to inspire those around him. His ceremonial appearances were grand, reflecting the respect and admiration he commanded from his people. Asa, the king who trusted in God, left an indelible mark on the history of Judah. His legacy is etched in the ancient scrolls and monuments that tell the story of his reign. The ruins of the ancient city still whisper tales of his wisdom and faith. He showed his people that true strength comes from trusting in the Lord. Asa's personal moments of reflection and prayer were a source of inspiration for many. His example taught that inner strength and resilience are born from a deep and abiding faith. His story continues to inspire us today. The ancient texts that recount his deeds are still read and revered, offering timeless lessons. Modern individuals find inspiration in his story, drawing parallels to their own lives and challenges. It reminds us that no challenge is insurmountable when we place our trust in God. The victories won during Asa's reign are a testament to the power of faith. These stories of overcoming adversity continue to resonate, reminding us of the strength that comes from unwavering belief. Like Asa, we can face our giants, knowing that if God is for us, nothing can stand against us. The courage and determination displayed by Asa and his warriors serve as a powerful reminder that faith can move mountains and conquer any obstacle. His legacy of faith echoes through the ages, a timeless testament to the unwavering love and power of the Almighty. The monuments and scrolls that preserve his story are not just relics of the past, but enduring symbols of the enduring power of faith and the everlasting impact of a life lived in devotion to God.